me the Benz of the Bentley. What? Give me the Benz of the Bentley. What? Yes, I got cake and it's no debate. Paper I chase every day in chase. Bitches gon' be mad when I pull up in that jag. Bitches gon' be mad when I pull up in that jag. Snakes on my back but never on my team. Bitch, I chase up.
I just want to say, Fendi, I love you. You are one of the best things that happened to me. Okay? And I love you so much. Okay? And I hope you forgive me. But I do feel like you will be better in another home. And the good thing is I'll still be able to see you and visit you and have you once a year. Okay? I love you. What's up, guys? It's your girl GlamNefercent here, back at it again. With the back at it again. And as you guys could tell by the title, it's what's up, guys? It's your girl GlamNefercent here, back at it again with the back at it again. And today, as you guys could tell by the title, I'm really trying not to cry, or I'm trying to hold back tears. But I just feel I'm like real content in my decision, but I'm also like, I'm gonna miss my little fur ball, you know, my little fur ball. Some may not know, but this is my puppy Fendi. He is a multi-pool and he is 2 years old. He's gonna be 3 this year. He was born in 2020. And yeah, he's about 12 pounds. He's just the cutest little baby boy. He's just the cutest. That's your boy. And I love him so much. He was a gift from my ex, and I do love him. But as you guys can tell by the title, I decided after a year and change of thinking about it, I decided to rehome my dog. I already know some people is probably gonna bash me for this, but you know, you're not in my position, so you can't really speak about something you don't know anything about, you know. So yeah, it's like, okay, so let's backtrack. Okay, so I've had my dog for since 2020. He was born September 24th 2020. I got him, well, I've seen him since he came out. Since he was like maybe 2 weeks old, I went to go visit him, and you know, I had first access to when he was first born. Yeah, he's a healthy dog. He's a healthy dog, and it's nothing wrong with him. You know, I love him, but you know, people forget that, like me, this is my first time owning a dog. So you know, I knew what to expect, but then I didn't know what to expect, you know. And I just feel like, honestly, I didn't think I would make it past a few months, but I've actually, it's almost going on 3 years since I had him, and I feel like it flew by, you know. And everyone in my family grew to love him, especially my mom and my brother and my best friend. They love him. I love him dearly. He is actually my emotional support animal. I feel like he's my support animal, but I feel a little bit more stressed when he's around. And for me, it's like, I'm just on a new journey where it just doesn't consist of a dog. I feel like he would be able to thrive more and live out, you know, the rest of his life happy with another family who has time for him, is more patient with him. So I feel like my dog, is nothing wrong with him. He's never bitten anyone before. He's very sweet. He's loving. When I'm crying, he's always there. He's just very sweet, and he's very defensive. So, you know how dogs are. They have their vision, their hearing is immaculate. So it's like he can hear something from down the hall, and then the barking, he starts barking, but it's extremely too much for me sometimes. And I'm just gonna be honest and say it. Some people just aren't honest, and I'm gonna be honest, even if it means I'm gonna get bashed. I don't care. But cleaning up the pee and the poo is just not something I want to do. I want to continue doing. I knew that, you know, I have to do that, but it's just, I don't want to come home and see poo on my couch or the floor or whatever. And I know that it's called training. You know, training will help the dog. Like, training is best, but me right now, and I don't feel like my dog is expensive. I don't. It's not really a financial thing for me. It's just mentally, emotionally, I cannot, mentally and emotionally, I'm not there to continue to raise my dog by myself. Like, when I first got the dog, I didn't plan on doing this alone. And then me and my ex broke up, and it's like I absolutely have no help. In about 2 weeks, I will be giving Fendi up to another family. Okay, so guys, I actually thought about this, like I said, for a year and change. At first, I was just speaking about it. I'm like, no, I can't give it to my dog. Like, I never expected to be living without my dog, you know? But I was like, it has to be done. Like, I have to part ways. Like, he just needs a better home. Like, I come home from work, I'm tired, I'll walk him and then I just go to sleep, you know? Or it's just, like I said, the new journey that I'm on, it just doesn't consist of a dog. Like, I feel like he needs more attention. He needs more, like, I give him love, but I feel like he needs more love. Like, sometimes he looks sad, sometimes he looks happy, sometimes he's extremely excited, and I don't have that much energy to give him anymore like that. And also, like, he's a boy, he's not neutered, so he does pee everywhere. Like, not everywhere, but if he doesn't like the smell, it's like he's marking his territory. So for me, it's like I'm losing a piece. I'm losing a portion of my peace, you know? Like, I've noticed the older I've gotten, the more peace I need. Like, the more I want it to be silent. Like, I don't want to hear anything. I don't want to hear any whining, any barking, any of that, you know? And he knows I love him. That's why he's sitting right next to me. He knows I love him dearly. Like, I spoil him. He be eating porterhouses with me. Listen, he's spoiled. He's very spoiled. All my friends say that and everything. Like, he's very spoiled. He only drinks bottled water. Sometimes I gotta throw a few ice cubes in it. Like, he's just so sweet. I love him. A few weeks ago, I did join a website for adopting pets, where you can put your pet up for adoption and people will adopt the pet or whatever. So I found a couple. They are older and they love dogs. I was able to speak with them, meet with them, and they just seem so, I am an empath. I'm an Aquarius. I am an empath, so I kind of have a good feeling about them. Like, I have a great feeling about them. My gut is telling me, yes, this is the family. I've turned down so many families so far, or people, individuals, whatever. And I just feel really good about the couple that I chose to take him on. And I love it because they're not far from me. And, well, they're like 40 minutes away, but they're willing to share him. And that's what I wanted. So I didn't want to fully just give him to anyone, you know. And some people might still bash me and stuff, but I feel like, think about it. Like, sometimes, or actually, rehoming a dog is nothing wrong with rehoming a dog. I would rather somebody rehome the dog than to be selfish and not have the dog thrive like how they should. Like, you know, because my ex was actually talking about taking him to a shelter. I don't really like dog shelters. I feel like I'm gonna put the footwork in and give the dog to a family who will appreciate him more, love him more, and just give him a better life than I can, you know? Like, he's 2.5 years old, so it's like, I feel like he deserves better. And that's just period. I'm being very honest. Some people won't even tell you what I'm saying. And some people are supportive, some people aren't. And I appreciate the ones that are supportive, but the ones that aren't supportive, you don't help me, you don't, you know. And one of the adopters was saying it takes a village to raise a dog. And like they say that about children as well. It takes a village to raise children, dogs, cats. Well, cats aren't that complicated. But yeah, like cats kind of raise themselves. Dogs are different. They're like little humans. Like, and he's just so cute. Like, I just love him. I adore him. He's just, I'm gonna miss him. But what I like is the family that I chose. They basically said, like, you know, I'm gonna be almost like family. They're so excited to, like, they've had dogs before and they're older, they're retired, so they are very excited to have the dog. I have a great feeling about it. And yeah, in 2 weeks he will be going to his new home. And they did say that, like, my only thing is, my only disclaimer was, I need to be able to see videos. I need to be able to see pictures. I need to have my weekly updates on him, you know, stuff like that. Call me if there's an emergency. If you change your mind, call me. Like, you know, I made that disclaimer. So what I like about the family that I chose, they basically said, like, you know, when they go away for vacation every year, I can take him for a week or a few days. I'm so cool with that. They even mentioned the word a few times, several times, co-parenting. That's what I really wanted. That's really all I really wanted. So I'm very, very happy about that. I feel blessed. You know, at first I thought this was going to be a very sad process, and it's going to be weird not having him around, but it's also going to be a little bit peaceful. I feel like I'm going to see how I feel. Maybe I won't post this yet, or maybe I'll do like an update after he leaves. Maybe I'll record him leaving. I don't know, but yeah, today is actually February 5th, so he'll be gone before February 20th or February 19th. And I just love him so much, but at least I'll still be able to see him. I'll still be able to get updates. Because if I didn't, I would not be doing this. Like, I need to be able to know that my baby is okay, like, regardless. Like I said, I feel like he deserves a better home. I just want my peace back, you know, ready to rehome my dog. I've done a lot of crying already, so I'm not crying. And I don't know why I just can't seem to cry, because I kind of feel good about this. I feel good about my decision, and that's just what it is. Like, I love him. I tell him, I'm going to tell him every day until he leaves that I love him. And I honestly tried my hardest, but it's just, he just deserves better. Like, his new home is a very big home. They have a backyard. They don't believe in crates, so they won't have him in a crate. I have a crate. I definitely believe in crates. Sometimes dogs behave bad and they may need a timeout in the crate, or if I'm gone for maybe a few hours, he can go in the crate. Like, I don't say anything wrong with the crate, but they don't believe in crates, so he'll be sleeping with them. And they always go for walks and hikes, and that'll be perfect for him. He's going to love that. He's going to love that. He's gonna have the best home, and I'm just so excited, you know. I'm very excited to see how he likes his new home and stuff. And they just seem like they adore him already. And yeah, they're gonna keep his name Fendi, and that's about it. Fendi. I don't want him to think I gave up on him, because I didn't. If I gave up on him, I would have gave up on him years ago. But, you know, I stuck it out. But I just feel like, look at that little face. I feel like he deserves better. You know, I feel like he would be better in a different home where he can thrive and be the best little woofy he can be, right? Right? I love you, Deborah. I love you, my Fendi. I will see you soon. Guys, I love him so much. I love him. And he knows it. What's wrong? Why are you making that noise? he knows I love him. And I just wanted to document this and just let you guys know, you know. And I just feel like, yeah, before you get a dog, make sure you're ready. But that's the thing. You don't fully know until you actually are dealing with it. Like dealing with the dog or having something. That's like going into anything. You don't fully know until you experience it, until you have that history of having something. So it's like, me, I feel like I got a dog, I conquered, he's alive, and he's healthy, and he's just amazing. You know, he's a very sweet dog, and he's just being a dog, you know, and I feel like he just will be better in another home. So that's my decision, and I'm gonna stick to it. And I'm so excited that I found, it's just a relief of my chest to actually find a home, because I was stressed out about it. I found the perfect home for him, and I just, you know, hope that they prove me right and treat him the best, because he's just so sweet. What's up, guys? It's your girl GlamNefercent here. Yes, y'all, today's video is going to be about how I feel after I rehomed my dog. After rehoming my dog, I honestly feel amazing. Like, like, don't get me wrong, I love him. I love him so much. And I think what's making this process so easy is the fact that I'm still in contact with the family. We talk almost every other day. They send me pictures every day, and they keep me updated on his appointments and stuff like that. And it's just been great not having the barking, not having to clean up after any the only person I want to clean up behind is myself. So honestly, it was the best thing I could have done. I feel more free, and I just feel better knowing that he's in another home that can actually cater to him and give him more time and love that he needs. I feel pretty good, you know. I'll say it's times when I see other people with their dogs that, of course, I begin to miss him and stuff, but it's like, this was a great decision. I still have his cage. If you want to get that, it would feel more real when the cage is gone. But other than that, guys, I feel pretty good. I cried about it. I moved on about it, and I just think it was the best thing I could have done, because he deserves it. And it just feels great to have my house back, to have my apartment back. I felt like I was living with him and not him living with me. But I love him so much. I'm just probably gonna add this to the video I've already done, or I already did, and that's about it, because there's not much to say. Like, I feel great about it, and I feel like if you guys are on the fence about it, depending on how close you are with your animal, it depends, like, on how long the process will take. For me, it doesn't seem to be taking that long. Like I said, I miss him. I had people around me that was telling me not to do it, but it's like, I need help, and if you're not trying to help, then you can't listen to the people around you if they're not helping you with the animal. And I feel like with a pet, with the animal, you have to have help. A lot of people who have help, they keep their dogs forever, you know, until the duration of their whole life. Some people who don't have help at all, it's very hard. Like, it's very hard. And I wouldn't say like I gave up, because I did it for 3 years. I would just say that I just felt like he deserved better, and that's why I did what I did. So yeah, I feel great. I'm able to record without having to stop if he's throwing up or something. Lord, it just feels great. I feel good, guys. Okay, so yeah, he's doing great there. He loves to sleep by the fireplace. They said that they love when he barks. They just love everything that he does. He can do no wrong. So that's pretty good. I think, like I said, what's making me really cool about the situation is the fact that he's in a loving home, and the way they speak about him is like he's inhuman, which, you know, dogs are equivalent to me, to like family. So yeah, guys, I don't know, but that's about it though. So okay, guys, I will do another video on things to think about before getting a dog. So stay tuned for that. And yes, guys, I love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Bye.
Bitch is gonna be